What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go over my WWE Smackdown review and highlights. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notification when I premiere a brand new video at 3 o'clock a.m. at Pacific Time, Eastern Time. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Now, let's talk about SmackDown. Now, SmackDown was a good show, and I give it a 9 out of 10. SmackDown was live from Gangbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. So commentators tonight were Michael Cole and Wade Barrett. Excuse me. WWE SmackDown kicks off with highlights of Crown Jewel. So we get the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match, the Usos versus the New Day. Now this was a good match, but this match itself should have been main evented. But this was a good match to kick off the show. Alright, the bell rings and we are underway. Jay and Wood start the match. A headlock by Jay as Wood sends him to the ropes, but Jay with a shoulder tackle. A leg takedown by Woods, followed by a headlock. Kofi is tagged in a springboard crossbody off the top rope. He goes for the cover, but Jay kicks out. Jimmy is tagged in. They double team Kofi. Jimmy with a chop to the chest. Jimmy with a headlock takedown. Jimmy to the ropes and Kofi with a spinning elbow. He goes for the cover, but Jimmy kicks out. He stomps on Jimmy in the corner and Woods is tagged in. He stomps on Jimmy and Kofi is tagged back in. He stomps on Jimmy and Woods is tagged back in. Woods with a basement drop kick, and comes Jay as he is thrown to the outside. Kofi is tagged in and Kofi with a crossfall onto the Usos. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Jimmy throws Kofi onto the barricade and Jay with a suicide dive on the outside of the ring. Kofi is thrown back into the ring. Jay with right hands and the referee is distracted. Jimmy Uso with a right hand onto Kofi. Jimmy Uso is tagged in and they double team Kofi. He distracts the referee and Jay Uso with a right hand on Kofi Kingston. Jay Uso is tagged back in. He stomps on Kofi Kingston and Jimmy Uso is tagged back in. They double team Kofi Kingston. Jimmy Uso with a headlock, but Kofi Kingston gets to his feet. Kofi Kingston runs to the second ropes, and they drop kick onto Jimmy Uso. Jay Uso is tagged in, and Kofi throws Jimmy into the outside of the ring. Kofi goes for the tag, but Jimmy Uso trips Xavier Woods off the ring apron. Jay Uso slams Kofi Kingston's neck first into the mat. He goes for the cover, but Kofi Kingston kicks out. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Woods and Jimmy Uso are tagging. Woods with a clothesline. Jay Uso gets in the ring, and Woods with a Russian leg sweep on Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso to the outside of the ring. Woods with a knee to the gut onto Jimmy Uso. He goes for the cover, but Jimmy Uso kicks out. Woods with a headlock and Kofi is tagged in. Kofi Kingston with a kick onto Jimmy Uso. Xavier Woods with a forearm and Kofi Kingston with a splash. Xavier Woods climbs to the top rope and a leg drop off the top rope. Kofi goes for the cover. Goes over, but Jimmy Uso kicks out. Kofi Kingston goes for the cover, but Jimmy Uso kicks out. But yeah, Jimmy Uso kicks out, so I had that right for the first time. Kofi Kingston goes for the Trouble in Paradise. Jimmy Uso moves, and Jay Uso's tagged in, and Kofi throws Jimmy to the outside. Kofi Kingston with the SOS on Jay Uso. He goes for the cover, but Jay Uso kicks out. Kofi Kingston lifts Jay Uso, but Jay Uso with a kick to the side of the head. Xavier Woods is tagged in, and Jay Uso throws Kofi Kingston to the outside of the ring. Xavier Woods goes for a super kick. Jay Uso ducks, and Jay Uso with a super kick. Jimmy Uso is tagged in, and they hit Xavier Woods with a doubles super kick. Kofi Kingston on a ring apron, and they hit a double super kick on Kofi. A double super kick onto Xavier Woods. The Usos climb to the top rope, and the Usos double splash. Jimmy goes for the cover, but Xavier Woods kicks out. Kofi Kingston grabs Jey Uso and throws him into the ring steps. Xavier Woods hangs Jimmy Uso on the top rope. Kofi Kingston with a neck break onto Jey Uso and Xavier Woods with the midnight hour. Jimmy Uso goes for the suicide dive, but Xavier Woods with their right hand. Xavier Woods with a DDT. Kofi Kingston is tagging in the mid hour. Onto Jimmy Uso. Kofi goes for the cover, but Jey Uso breaks it up. All four men are standing in the ring and right hands by all four of them. Jey Uso and Xavier Woods to the outside, and Jey Uso with two super kicks onto Xavier Woods. Kofi Kingston on the top rope, but Jimmy Uso with a right hand. Jey Uso is tagging the Usos on the top rope with Kofi Kingston, but Kofi Kingston drops them both off the top rope. Kofi Kingston jumps, but the Usos with the 1D on Kofi Kingston. Jey Uso goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner and still your WWE, the winner and still undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos. So the Usos broke the record. This was a good match to kick up the show, but this match itself should be main evented. Now, the New Day put up a good fight, and that's all I gotta say from here. But you win some, you lose some, but you can't win them all. Showstopper TV mentioned now on the stream, but the best tag team in WWE has to go to the Usos. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I hope you guys respect my opinion. Anyway, let's continue. The show. They show Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and Solo Sikoa watching and smiling backstage. Okay, let's move on. So, we cut. Yeah, it says we cut backstage, and the Usos are celebrating. Roman Reigns stand up and smiles, telling them it feels good. He says that this is what being the greatest of all time feels like. And now that they got that done, it's time for him to handle stuff, but he needs them by his side. And if he's going to do this, they are going to do this the right way and in the ring live. Alright. So we get the WWE World Cup. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Santos Escobar, accompanied by Legado del Fantasma. Now, I must say this was a pretty good match right here. The bell rings, we are underway. Escobar with a drop kick onto Nakamura. He throws Nakamura to the ropes, but Nakamura reverses it in a side kick to the face, and Escobar to the outside of the ring. Nakamura to the outside, a knee to the face by Nakamura, followed by a knee to the back of the neck. Nakamura throws Escobar onto the barricade. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Escobar with a half crab, but Nakamura with kicks to the face. Nakamura with a kick to the side of the head. Nakamura with right hands and a kick. Nakamura placed Escobar on the middle rope, and Nakamura with a release German suplex. He goes for the cover, but Escobar kicks out. Nakamura with right hands and Escobar with right hands. Escobar with a drop kick onto Nakamura's knee. He goes for the cover, but Nakamura kicks out. Escobar runs towards Nakamura, but Nakamura kicks him away. Nakamura on the outside, on the second rope, and a kick onto Escobar. He goes for the cover, but Escobar kicks out. Nakamura to the ropes, but Escobar with kicks to the face. Escobar lifts Nakamura up, but Nakamura lands on his feet, and he throws Escobar onto the mat. While on the apron, but Nakamura kicks him down. Escobar rolls Nakamura up, but Nakamura kicks out. But Nakamura with a kick to the face. Selena Vega on the ring apron, Wild drags Escobar to the outside of the ring. Nakamura with a baseball slide onto Wild. Nakamura throws Escobar back into the ring. Del Toro jumps off the ring steps, but Nakamura with a knee to the midsection. Nakamura on the top rope, but Escobar with a kick to the face. Escobar on the second rope, he lifts Nakamura up on his shoulders, and the Phantom Driver off the top rope. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Santos Escobar. This was a pretty good match. Commercial break. Megan Moran is backstage with LA Knight. He says the only thing that needs to be acknowledged is the fumble of not having him in SmackDown World Cup. As he is talking with a television behind him, Bray Wyatt graphic plays across the screen twice. LA Knight sees it and asks what the was that was he saying it has to be fixed because this is his time. He turns around and Bray Wyatt is in his face. Bray Wyatt is face to face. Bray Wyatt introduces himself and says they can be friends. He sees all of that anger and rage brewing inside him, and it's like that for him too. His whole life, people will tell him his rage will make a monster out of him. For the longest time, he has pretended that he isn't proud of the things he does, but he doesn't know if it's true. He knows it takes to get respect, and he is asking him how far is he willing to go? LA Knight says it's not his business. He tells Bray Wyatt to go back to his room, play with his toy, and to put the toys anywhere that gives him pleasure. Pleasure. Bray Wyatt headbutts LA Knight and walks away. Okay, so we get a six pack challenge, number one contenders for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Shotzi versus Sonya Deville versus Lacey Evans versus Ali. This was a sloppy match. This was sloppy. I did not enjoy this match. The bell rings. We are underway. Raquel and Ali on the outside of the ring. Raquel slams her face first onto the ring apron. She lifts Xylee, but Xylee lands on her feet and pushes Raquel onto the ring post. Lacey with the women's right on Shotzi onto Shotzi. She goes for the cover, but Sonya with a knee to the face. Breaks it up. Liv throws Sonya face first into the top turnbuckle. She throws Sonya to the outside of the ring. Liv to the outside of the ring and Sonya with a right hand. She goes to throw Liv into the ring steps, but Liv throws her into the ring steps. Raquel Rodriguez goes for a splash onto Xylee, but she moves out of the way and Raquel Rodriguez into the steel post. Liv Morgan placed the ring steps next to the announcer table. A drop toe hold by Sonya and Liv is tripped up face first into the ring steps. Xylee throws Shotzi into the ring. She climbs to the top, but Raquel Rodriguez with a right hand onto Xylee. Raquel climbs to the second rope with a vertical suplex off the top rope. Sonya gets in the ring and goes for the cover on Xylee, but Xylee kicks out. Sonya Deville goes for the cover, but Shotzi kicks out. Sonya with a kick to the face onto Raquel. She goes for the cover, but Raquel kicks out. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Xylee with their right hand on Lacey Evans kicks into Lacey Evans and a suplex by Xylee. She goes for the cover, but Lacey Evans kicks out. Liv Morgan climbs to the top rope and drop kicks onto Xylee. Liv Morgan with a splash onto Xylee and Lacey Evans in the corner. Liv Morgan with the double knees onto Lacey Evans. Liv Morgan with a DDT onto Raquel. Sonya Deville throws Liv to the outside of the ring. Sonya goes for the cover, but but Liv breaks it up. Sonya Deville with a kick to the outside of the ring onto Liv. Shotzi with a swinging neck breaker onto Sonya. Lacey Evans with a clothesline onto Shotzi. Xia with a kick onto Lacey Evans. Raquel with a powerbomb onto Xia. She goes for the cover, but Sonya drags her to the outside of the ring. Raquel with a kick to the face onto Sonya. Raquel grabs a table from under the ring. Raquel sets up the table on the outside of the ring and the steel steps next to it. Raquel gets Sonya on the steel steps. Liv Morgan jumps onto Raquel from off the barricade, and all three women are down. So Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez both botch. They did not look. That did not look good. Lacey Evans with a kick on Shotzi in the ring. She runs to the ropes, but Shotzi with a never wake up. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner, the winner in your new, the winner in your new number one contender, Shotzi. Now, Shotzi gets the win, but at the same time, Shotzi is not beating Ronda Rousey. That's all I gotta say. All right, so we go to commercial break. Emma and Shotzi are backstage, and she congratulates Shotzi. Emma asks her if she has seen Madcap around. Shotzi tells her she is crushing on him. In comes Shayna, who congratulates her. She tells her she won and beaten of a lifetime. She is going to cause her more pain and anguish that she has ever felt. She won a broken she won a broken arm or a ankle snap like a twig. Shotzi tells her Ronda has never been in the ring with someone like her, and she might just surprise Ronda her and the entire world. Shayna tells her to turn around and to tell it to Ronda. She turns around and Ronda asks her what she was saying, and Shayna gets her in the Kafuta clutch. Okay, now Shayna basically was not lying, but anyway, let's move on. We cut to Kayla, who is with Ricochet. Ricochet says the World Cup tournament isn't just a chance to compete. This is a chance for him to earn another opportunity to get back what is his, the Intercontinental title. In the In comes Imperium. Gunther tells him to clarify by what he is. He wants him to fight with all of his heart because he would love to be him again. Now next week we're gonna get Ricochet versus Ali. That's gonna be a fire match next week. All right, commercial break. Jinder Mahal says he is the greatest WWE champion of all time. He stands next to the WWE World Cup trophy, and he will win the SmackDown World Cup and become the Intercontinental Champion. Out comes Braun Strowman. As Strowman is in the ring, Jinder attacks him from behind. Now, Jinder Mahal being WWE Champion was god awful. And we already know that Jinder Mahal is now going to become the Intercontinental Champion. So that's all I got to say. So we get the WWE World Cup tournament: Braun Strowman versus Jinder Mahal. This was a quick match. This was a quick match. The bell rings. We are underway. Jinder with a drop kick to the knee. Jinder with a knee to the face. He goes with a cover, but Strowman kicks out. Jinder runs, but Strowman slams him onto the mat. Strowman with a shoulder tackle and Jinder to the outside of the ring. Strowman with the Strowman Express. He throws Jinder into the ring. Strowman with a clothesline in the corner. Strowman with a powerbomb. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Braun Strowman. This was a quick match. Alright, so we go to commercial break. So we get Selena Vega with Legado del Fantasma versus B5 with Hit Row. As Hit Row are in the ring, the Viking Raiders with Sarah Logan attack Legado del Fantasma and Hit Row from behind. They throw Legado del Fantasma into the barricade. Ivar with a big splash onto Adonis. They double team Top Dollar. Sarah Logan with a headbutt onto B5 in the ring. As you guys can see the thumbnail, Sarah Logan is back in WWE. You see the thumbnail. Highlights from Crown Jewel era. Out comes Roman Reigns, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman to the ring. So we go to commercial break. The fans chant Usi as Roman tells them to acknowledge him. Heyman says he and the tribal chief were discussing on the private jet while flying to his to this hellhole, and as he's as he says that the fans boo him. Heyman says that's not very Uzi of them. Heyman tells them that is Uzi. It's all the great sport rivalries that play out live on Fox. The USA versus England in soccer, and the Cowboys versus the Packers. The Usos versus the New Day. Paul Heyman says he is lying through his teeth. The Usos versus New Day. This not a great sport rivalry. The New Day cannot compare to the Usos. No team can compare to them. Heyman says the New Day have been cast out to the ocean of uh, obscurity, like any being who steps up to challenge Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns says it's not easy being his cousin. Their whole lives, everyone has always acknowledged him for his greatness, and he never thought this moment would come. But Jimmy J, and as he is about to speak, out comes Rich Hollins and Butch. Hollins tells them that he and Butch are sick of the bloodline using the numbers game every week. It's fight night, and they have brought back up. Out comes Sheamus. He says tonight is the start of the end of the bloodline. But as he is talking, his microphone cuts. Roman Reigns laughs and says Sheamus can't even get the microphone to work. What he is going to do? Sheamus says he has no problem saying it to his face. The Brawling Brutes get in the ring. The Brawling Brutes are outnumbered, and Roman Reigns stands tall. Out comes Drew McIntyre. Jimmy Uso runs to the outside, but Drew McIntyre hits him with a boot to the face. He hits Jay with a headbutt. He gets in the ring. He hits Solo with a big boot. Roman Reigns with a boot. Roman Reigns with a boot to McIntyre. Sheamus with right hands onto Roman Reigns. All 8 men fight in the ring as SmackDown goes off the air. Now I must say that SmackDown was a good show, and I give it a 9 out of 10. But I can smell Survivor Series War Games. I can smell it. I can smell it. And yeah, that's all I gotta say from here. But SmackDown was a good show, and I give it a 9 out of 10. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE Smackdown review and highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on SmackDown, because it was a good show, but I give it a 9 out of 10. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications when I premiere a brand new video on YouTube around 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And that's all I got to say from here. But anyway, tomorrow, Saturday, and I'm finna go live on YouTube around 4 o'clock a.m. So make sure you guys be at my live stream on YouTube around 4 o'clock a.m. And that's all I gotta say from here. So I will be going live on YouTube at 4 o'clock a.m. And that's all I gotta say. But anyway, this your boy Big Boy Fashion on TV. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Love yourself and treat yourself the way that you want to be treated. And keep on grinding, cause dreams can come true. Anyway, this your boy Big Boy Fashion on TV. KFG Crew, KFG Kings. Too sweet. I'm out of here, gang.